What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my long overdue manga review for Children of the Sea, a series from the Viz Signature line. And as you can expect, top-notch quality right here. There are 5 volumes in total with 300 pages each. So yeah, these are really thick, really thick. It is written and illustrated by Daisuke Igarashi. I could be wrong with the first name, but yeah, Igarashi. I believe this is his first series he's ever worked on. I think it's been out for about 6 years or 5 years, with this final volume coming out last year, I believe. But yeah, Children of the Sea, a very bizarre and complex story, so far in my collection. Basically, the story revolves around these 2 young teenagers. You got Ruka, a young girl who basically comes from a broken home. She lives with her mother, but always spends her time with her father at his work, which is an aquarium. She gets in trouble at school one day, and she's basically forced to be at the aquarium every day with her dad, just helping out and whatnot. And you got Umi, who is his young boy, born and raised at the bottom of the sea by a group of dugongs, sea mammals, along with his older brother Sora. Now, Umi and Sora are very strange. They could come to land as well, but they're very restricted, sort of. Their skin could get really dry, and sometimes they have to walk around with a blanket over them, to protect themselves from the sun. They gotta, lay in a bathtub full of water, they could get really dry. And, yeah, Ruka and Umi, they basically meet under strange circumstances. Ruka just starts feeling like sort of a connection with the sea. And she sees Umi, who is just always swimming around, in the aquarium, because he knows the owner. And she's just fascinated by how good of a swimmer he is, because Umi and Sora, of course, are basically adapted to the sea. Their bodies are very different. Yeah. One day, they start hanging out with each other more, and they notice a shooting star. And, once that happens, the connection grows stronger between these kids. And just fish all over the world, and on every aquarium all over the country just start disappearing, just one by one. Strange light starts appearing in these water tanks, and fish just starts disappearing. And the fish in the oceans just start migrating towards places they're not supposed to. They're just baffling, experts left and right. And yeah, it's quite a mystery. It's quite a story. It's quite a story to read. Very strange. It's very good, in my opinion. Very good. Children of the Sea. It's like a mysterious race against time adventure that expands just so naturally, in my opinion. It's very unpredictable, especially with the pacing that just moves slowly but surely. And slowly, the pace is extremely slow. I believe volume 2 is the only volume that actually picks up but slows down, with the rest. But yeah, the story is just so thoughtful, thought-provoking. It's very critical and just challenges this specific genre class. And yeah, you just have to see it to believe it, guys. The artwork is definitely one of the highlights to this story. It's like sketchy, it's more realistic than the big bug-eyed, anime characters you're used to seeing. It's very detailed. It's very nice. I would compare it to the Attack on Titan artwork, but extremely, just better in every way. I don't really like Attack on Titan artwork. They kind of look like puppets, but yeah, Children of the Sea. For the most part, the story is supported by its side characters, who are always just talking about their histories, and the tribal legends. They always, from where they come from, about, the mystery of basically the Children of the Sea. Because Umi and Sora are not the only ones, supposedly, because they're always, whenever their names come up, in conversations, they always end up talking about reincarnation as well. So that's really interesting, in my opinion. There's always talk about cosmology, about the stars and the universe, and how the seas play a role in the universe. And yeah, it's very strange. This story is just full of ideas, just very interesting. Very interesting. Children of the Sea, guys. It is not a easy story to get through. I gotta admit, I dropped it once, but decided to give it another chance. So yeah, as you can tell, the artwork just shines in aquatic life. Let me find another. This is a good. It's just really, really great artwork. The author Igarashi actually would take, hiatuses, just he's always concentrating on the artwork, just very detailed, just extremely detailed. Now, I would recommend this series to, hardcore readers, of manga. It's definitely worth a try. If you live in the U.S., I would definitely look for a Viz manga sale, on Right Stuff, because these pretty much are almost Viz big price. Yeah, these each volume, so they get kind of pricey. If you live in the UK, try to find a really good deal on this series, because yeah, it is worth it, but it's definitely not for everybody. So yeah, I hope you like this review, guys. Don't want to spoil too much. What I just said, there's a lot more to it. It's very complex, very strange, bizarre. I definitely recommend it. It's very interesting. I highly recommend it. I'll give this series about 4 out of 5 stars. The pacing is it's sort of an issue for me. But here's what I'm going to talk about the pacing. But here's my thoughts on the pacing. I believe the pacing is sort of a reflection of summer, to these kids. When we were younger, of course, summer would drag along, take forever to go by. And that's what I got from it, with this story. I could be wrong, but that's just how I feel about it. So yeah, highly recommend this to you guys. Check it out. It's not available online, but if you could grab a copy of it, definitely check it out. Thank you for watching. You could like, comment, subscribe. If you read this, leave your thoughts in the comments below. So yeah, Children of the Sea. I highly recommend it for you guys, and thank you for watching.